Picture crafting a sprawling digital city with a single blueprint that instantly constructs servers, networks, and databases. That's Terraform, a revolutionary tool transforming cloud infrastructure into simple code. As HashiCorp's open-source marvel, Terraform automates and scales resources across AWS, Azure, and beyond, empowering businesses to thrive in the cloud. Whether you're a curious beginner or a seasoned IT pro, uncover how Terraform redefines cloud management with unmatched efficiency and precision. What is Terraform? The basics. Terraform is an infrastructure as code tool that simplifies the chaos of managing cloud resources. Instead of manually configuring servers, networks, or storage through a cloud provider's dashboard, you write a script describing your desired setup. Terraform reads this script and brings it to life, creating infrastructure with precision and speed. The scripts are written in HashiCorp configuration language, a straightforward, human-readable format that makes it accessible even for those new to coding. This approach allows anyone to define everything from a single virtual machine to a global network spanning multiple cloud providers like AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, or even on-premises systems. The beauty of Terraform lies in its ability to abstract the complexity of cloud environments. It acts like a universal translator, communicating with diverse platforms through a single interface. This eliminates the need to master each provider's unique tools or interfaces. For instance, a small business launching a web application can define its servers, load balancers, and databases in one file, and Terraform handles the rest, ensuring consistency and reducing human error. By treating infrastructure as code, Terraform brings the principles of software development, version control, automation, and collaboration to the world of IT infrastructure. Why Terraform is a cloud superpower. Terraform's strength is its ability to automate infrastructure at scale. Manual configuration is slow, error-prone, and impractical for large systems. With Terraform, a startup can deploy an entire e-commerce platform, complete with servers, databases, and content delivery networks across multiple regions in minutes. This automation extends to massive enterprises managing thousands of resources, enabling them to respond to traffic spikes or global expansions without breaking a sweat. The time saved translates to faster product launches and improved customer experiences. Another key advantage is Terraform's multi-cloud capability. Businesses today often rely on multiple cloud providers to avoid vendor lock-in or to leverage specific strengths like AWS for computing power or Google Cloud for machine learning. Terraform supports over 1,000 providers, from major players like Microsoft Azure to niche platforms like Kubernetes and Salesforce. A single script can orchestrate resources across these environments, simplifying management and reducing the need for specialized expertise. This flexibility allows companies to build resilient hybrid infrastructures that combine the best of multiple clouds. Consistency is another hallmark of Terraform. Manual setups often lead to discrepancies, where a development environment might differ subtly from production, causing unexpected issues. Terraform's code-based approach ensures every deployment is identical, whether for testing, staging, or production. This reproducibility is critical for disaster recovery, where teams need to rebuild systems quickly, or for creating temporary environments for testing new features. By defining infrastructure as code, Terraform eliminates the guesswork and ensures reliability across the board. Collaboration is also transformed with Terraform. Since configurations are stored as code, they can be managed in version control systems like Git. Teams can track changes, review updates, and roll back to previous versions if needed, just like software developers do with application code. This fosters collaboration between developers, IT professionals, and operations teams, breaking down silos and improving efficiency. For example, a DevOps engineer can propose infrastructure changes, and the team can review them in a Git repository, ensuring alignment and accountability. Cost efficiency is a significant benefit. Manual provisioning often results in over-provisioning, where companies pay for unused resources. Terraform's declarative approach lets you specify exactly what you need, and its preview feature shows changes before they're applied, helping avoid costly mistakes. Major companies like Airbnb and Uber have leveraged Terraform to optimize their cloud spending, ensuring they get maximum value from their infrastructure investments while maintaining performance and scalability. How Terraform works. Using Terraform begins with creating a configuration file to define your infrastructure. This file describes resources like servers, networks, or storage, along with their settings, such as region or size. The process starts with initializing the project, which prepares Terraform to interact with your chosen cloud providers by downloading necessary plugins. Next, a preview command shows what Terraform will do: create new resources, modify existing ones, or remove unnecessary ones, acting like a safety check to prevent surprises. Once you're satisfied with the plan, a single command instructs Terraform to connect to your cloud provider's API and build the infrastructure. In minutes, your defined resources are live, whether it's a web server in AWS or a database cluster in Azure. If changes are needed, you update the configuration file and reapply the command. Terraform intelligently updates only what's necessary, preserving existing resources to avoid disruptions. When the infrastructure is no longer needed, a destroy command removes all resources, ensuring you don't incur charges for unused components. This workflow is intuitive and repeatable, making it ideal for both one-off projects and ongoing operations. For example, a developer testing a new application can create a temporary environment, run tests, and tear it down, all without manual intervention. This streamlined process saves time and reduces the risk of errors, making Terraform a go-to tool for modern IT teams. Real-world use cases. Terraform's versatility makes it indispensable across industries. Startups use it to deploy secure, scalable platforms quickly. A fintech company, for instance, might use Terraform to build a payment processing system across AWS and Azure, ensuring compliance with security standards and redundancy for reliability. Global retailers rely on Terraform to manage thousands of servers and databases, scaling infrastructure to handle holiday shopping surges without downtime. DevOps teams leverage Terraform to create disposable test environments that mirror production setups, ensuring software is tested in realistic conditions without manual configuration. Data science teams use it to provision high-performance GPU clusters for machine learning workloads, optimizing costs by spinning up resources only when needed. HashiCorp's case studies highlight how Capital One used Terraform to streamline its hybrid cloud strategy, reducing deployment times by 80% and improving compliance with security regulations, showcasing its impact on enterprise efficiency. Small businesses benefit too. A digital marketing agency might use Terraform to deploy a content management system across multiple regions, ensuring fast load times for global users. By automating infrastructure, these businesses compete with larger players without needing massive IT teams. Terraform's ability to adapt to diverse needs, from startups to Fortune 500 companies, makes it a universal tool for cloud success. Tips for beginners. For those new to Terraform, getting started is straightforward. Begin by downloading Terraform from HashiCorp's website and following the setup instructions for your operating system. Familiarize yourself with HashiCorp configuration language through free online tutorials offered by HashiCorp or community platforms. Start with simple projects, like provisioning a single server, to build confidence. Tools like LocalStack allow you to simulate cloud environments locally, avoiding costs while you learn. Engaging with Terraform's vibrant community is invaluable. Forums like Reddit or HashiCorp's discussion boards offer support and insights from experienced users. Experimentation is key. Try creating small infrastructure setups and gradually scale up to more complex projects. As you gain experience, you'll see how Terraform simplifies cloud management, making it an essential skill for anyone working in IT, DevOps, or cloud engineering. With practice, Terraform becomes a powerful ally, enabling you to automate and scale infrastructure with ease. Whether you're launching a startup managing enterprise systems or exploring cloud computing, Terraform equips you to build robust, efficient, and scalable solutions that drive success in the digital age.